Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So I am back again with another Alliance War video. This is war number 6 and let me tell you from the get-go, this was a real messy war. By far the worst war our Alliance had this season. And well, to put it plainly, we basically defecated our bed at the very beginning. I believe when I woke up the score was something like 5-2 or 5-1. We were slightly ahead on exploration, but we were definitely in very bad position, and things just got worse because just before I was doing my first fights, we gave away another one, so it was 6-3, and then a while later our opponents basically cleared majority of the map and caught up to us without dying. So now they were pretty much ahead on exploration, score was 6-3, and we died another time. So we were 7-3. At that point, you know, there is just no possible way. I believe they only had about 21 fights to clear. And we still had a bunch to clear. And regardless, even if we cleaned up our act, finished the war proper, there is just no way for us to win. But it somehow ended up into an extremely tight finish that I'm going to tell you guys at the end of the video. First things first, my team is Magneto, House Fex, Nick Fury, and Archangel. And Nick Fury, actually, this war is doing the heavy lifting. Huge shout out to Legion, who definitely gave us an incredible run. We had a very depressive war. As you can see, initially we were quite a bit ahead in exploration, but they caught us up and overtook us, and they were still in the lead. Not much from this point forward. Right, so to begin the war, first I have to deal with a Rintra, so I'm going to boost up about as big as I can, and then that's going to be the Archangel plan. Fairly simple and straightforward. I'm going to use Magneto House Fex pre-fight here to deal with that big cowboy. And the main reason to do it, well, first of all, is to escape the Limber-like node, and the second reason is to also increase the ability accuracy in Archangel, because you kind of want to get out of this fight as soon as possible. So the base story is parry heavy, get some bleeds, get some poisons, and here I get smacked, but it's okay, I just got smacked a bit. We only lost about 13% health, it's fine, and here I just start parrying. Here I decided, in order to try and get some more poisons, I'm just going to block that level 1. That's often in several type of fights with Archangel against Rintra, can be quite useful. Sometimes you can benefit from it in Battlegrouns as well, because level 1 is very weak special attack and it has all contact hits, so if you have some bleeds and if you want to get poisons quickly on Rintra, for sacrificing some of your health, taking that level 1 in a block, you can place quite a few poisons on your opponent. And then I just had to place a pre-fight on this Guardian, which I did, which unfortunately we actually gave a death to, so that kind of sucked. So after I cleared this fight, we gave away our 6th death and it sucked. Right, so now later on, once the Guardian went down, I had to reboost, and this is probably the favorite bit I have of this war. I really thoroughly enjoyed doing these fights. First of all, because I was fighting as if we had nothing really to lose, so I was like really relaxed and chill about the entire endeavor. Otherwise, I might have not been, because yeah, we were behind heavy, and they already had caught up on exploration at this point. And here the point is, I'm going to put an invulnerability 3 boost, and we're going to go and deal with this node. So there is a spike node, and also basically rise to power, which gives them power if I knock them down. The plan is straightforward, actually. Just hit him. And as I was entering the fight, I figured I'm not even going to try and bait a single special attack out. That's it. I'm just going to push him to level 3. If he wants to throw his special 3, that's fine. I'm Nick Fury. I have 2 health bars, basically. That's a rank 4 Nick Fury. I have indestructible 3 boost. And as long as I don't mess up really badly, I can tank a bunch of these. So basically, the entire fight... He's red now at this point as well, by the way. So I'm going to rewind. The entire fight was me just bring in Nick and slap him and clap him and just don't care about spite, because I'm not baiting out special attacks anyway, so I don't really care how much power he has. And don't knock him down. And I'm not really going to care about giving him more power through block, and just finish my combos with light attacks, and that's it. Try and get in the reparries where you can. Get to my level 2, sweet, he's bleeding, he's at 3 bars of power, I drop my level 2, he doesn't quite die, I dash in, he didn't use his special attack, but again, even if he did, I would have absorbed all the damage taken, thanks to Indestructible 3 boost, and he would bleed out immediately afterwards, so again, it is kind of quote-unquote lucky that he didn't throw it, but if he had thrown it, it would change nothing. And for this Quicksilver fight, Aspect of Evolution, Kinetic Transference, I think it's a very good placement, but I'm having exactly the same strategy. I don't care what he does, I'm just gonna go and finish my combos with light hits. I'm gonna throw my level 1s in order to gain more charges so he can't evade, because Quicksilver is an Avenger and Nick started with 6 charges to begin with. And there, again, that is it. He's at 3 bars of power. If he wants to use his level 3, he may do so. If he doesn't want to use his level 3, doesn't matter. And these were like the most chill and easiest and perfect fights, really. Yeah, there was just nothing to it. I just finished combo with the light attack and pressed special attack button. Didn't evade any special attacks, didn't try to dex them, bait them, do nothing. Sneak Fury, 2 health bars, Indestructible 3 boost. How bad it can go, right? Right, so I had to place a pre-fight on this Annihilus as well, which I did. My teammate took it, and then I do have a mini-boss here towards the end as well, which is Spider Ham. Unfortunately, I did have to wait a bit, so my boost had run out, but it's okay, we have plenty of those. And now I need to deal with Spider Ham. We can see that we unfortunately gave away a kill there, I believe on Penny Parker. And here we go. Here I will be trying to bait out level 1s. Here I'm not just going Hakuna Matata. Here I will try to bait out the level 1s. Obviously, ideally avoid brute force thing. Be aware that my parries may fail. And that's about it. Spam my level 1s if I get the opportunity to, in order not to let him build up too many of his nonsense charges. At the same time, if I have enough tactical charge, he can't evade even if he has built up the nonsense charges. But the point is, use the level 1, because if I'm under a bar power, he's not building nonsense charges, so he can't, his abilities, you know, don't include evade. And if I spam my level 1 and I'm aggressive enough, I can build up over 5 charges, which again in this case would prevent evades even if he unlocks it. And the fight basically goes straightforward. I'm just bullying that pig in the corner, making him bleed, and finishing off the fight. There I should have thrown my level 1, but it's all good, and he's dead. So that was my last fight for the war. I did not do the boss this time around. As we can see, the boss for this fight, for this war for us, I believe was Terax. One sec, let me just rewind it a bit further. Yeah, it's Terax boss. Fair enough. And then still, I had finished my job in this war. I was 100,000 million billion gajillion % sure that we are going to lose, because we were down at this point, I think, 3 or 4 deaths. Exploration was approximately equal. We both still had like 20 fights to do or something like that. And there was nothing I could do. So I decided not let it kind of like, you know, bother me. So I completely ignored war, fully expecting us to lose it. And then as I was doing a Battleground stream, by the way, some very cool Juggy fights here. 40-second Juggernaut against Nick Fury. 36 seconds against APOC. Not too bad, just saying. See, Juggy clearly outpaces Tiger here. Just saying, it's... Whatever. Turns out that our opponents kind of crumbled a bit in the end, and there's no real other way around it. They either got very unlucky in some fights, or there was some stress involved, or God knows, game might have glitched out or something, but effectively they gave away 4 deaths. And then it just so happened that we had cleared the map quicker, and so absolutely undeservedly, I would say, by a sheer miracle of higher power, we somehow got the dub. We were all already ready to kind of like face, you know, somewhat hindered season with much less prospects for potentially finishing in top 3 because we already had lost one war. However, not. We're still alive and we're kicking, and now we are 5-1 in the first half of the season. And since we haven't died too much either, aside from this war is definitely quite awful. We are, I believe, in 2nd place right now, globally, based on how many deaths we have given away. Unfortunately, again, on a battleground side, our battleground gave away 2 deaths, which is in this season a lot for us, because so far in the first 5 wars we had died twice, and now in this one single war we died twice. That means that in first 6 wars we have 4 deaths, which is still a good score, I would say. And we have had 3 donuts, 2 wars with 1 death, and 1 war with 2 deaths. But that is it. How are you guys doing so far in the season? Hope you all are getting well-earned victories, and I hope all of you play as highly as possible. Let me know how is your season going, and yeah, I will catch you guys later. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the next